Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Eleaf iStick MELO 4. It comes as a kit with the atomizer and the mod. It is a 4400 milliamp hour internal battery. It does have wattage from 1 watt to 60 watts. It does work in temperature control. It has TCR, temp, wattage, and you can change your wattage in temperature control. It also has bypass mode. It does come with the new EC2 coils inside, which is awesome. And so the measurements on this is 42 by 22 by 132 and a half. So yeah, millimeters, of course. And so let's go ahead, dive down, take a closer look at the MELO 4 tank on the iStick, and so let's get started. Okay, so here we are with the iStick MELO 4400 milliamp hour vape kit, and it's from Eleaf. Here's your scratch off authenticity. There's the website. It says Eleaf here. There's some specs right here if you want to go ahead and pause the video. It comes with a MELO 4 tank. And it comes with 2 coils, 1 installed, 1 extra, and of course the mod. The mod does go up to 60 watts. So let's go ahead and open up the box. Very, very nice looking. Very, very nice. I think it looks very sleek. Eleaf does a great job of just making things just look like absolutely gorgeous. First off, you're going to get this attention card. It's just telling you to make sure that your atomizer head is screwed tightly onto the atomizer base when assembling, and of course you want to make sure that you don't have any e-liquid on it. You've got your MELO 4 tank here, which we'll be taking a look at. It does come with an extra glass for it. Then you've got your mod. It's a really, really nice stainless steel mod. So there we are with that. And then inside the box, it comes with your USB charging or firmware upgrade cable. Then this mod, being that it does have an internal battery, you can go ahead and charge it directly with USB. Here's your extra coil. This one is a 0.5 ohm coil, and this is actually, does it have the best? Yeah, 35 to 100 watts it says. Yeah, that's what it says. But this mod can only go up to 60 watts. And this is their EC coil. And then you do have extra O-rings right here. And then, of course, as usual, which I really, really like about Eleaf, they always give you 2 manuals. One for the mod, one for the tank. That way, no matter what you're using, like if you have questions about the tank, you can actually look at this. If you have questions about the mod, you can look at this, and you're not flipping through a whole bunch of pages. So I'm really, really happy with that. They do that every single time, and I'm really, really, very impressed with that. Okay, so starting off with the tank, just put all this aside. Starting off with the tank, we look at the bottom. It does have Eleaf on it, and it's got your little serial number there. It does have bottom airflow. Whatever you do to one side does happen to the other, and it does have a stopper. The top is a 510 drip tip. You can use any 510 drip tip that you would like. And it does say MELO 4 here. MELO 4 here. And then it's got this arrow. The arrow, if you just push it where the arrow is, it slides back so that you can go ahead and fill your e-liquid in that slot. Very, very user-friendly. To get to the inside, you just go ahead and unscrew the bottom. Take off the bottom. There we go. Okay, well, this is actually supposed to stay in the bottom. I'll unscrew that. Okay. So this is how you would actually change out your coil. The coil that comes with it is actually the 0.3 ohm, which is good between 30 and 80 watts. And all you have to do is just screw the coil in here. Make sure this is in tight. And then that's your bottom. It does have like a mesh design on top of it, protecting your cotton. And it does have the cotton out the sides. It is all Japanese organic cotton. This is the inside. If you want to change your glass out, or it breaks or anything, or if you just want to wash it, you can loosen out the glass. The glass comes off like this. The rest of it is one piece, but of course you've got your O-rings that you can switch out. And then just put that right back on. and then you would change your coil, lube it up, and then go ahead and insert it. We're going to go ahead and lube it up now. And to use for this one, I am actually going to be using this Tropical Punch. Yummy. It's actually from Wusa Vapes. I did just recently do a review on this. If you want to go ahead and watch it, it's like a pineapple fruit punch. Awesome, awesome, awesome flavor. Awesome prices. Yeah, so you can either check out the review or I'll leave the link down below as well. So what you want to do is go ahead and prime up your coils. Anytime you have a pre-built coil like this, you do want to prime it up just to help it get started. So you put a little bit of e-liquid there. I also like to put it on the cotton that's on the sides, the little wicking holes here, just to help it get started. It's not necessary. And then you want to put this all together, fill up your tank, and leave it for about like 10 minutes, just so that it can get nice and saturated before you start vaping it. When you do start vaping it, you want to start at a lower wattage and then work your way up. That way you're not like burning out the coil or anything if it's not fully saturated. So you just open that up and look right there. That's all you have to do. Just dump it right in. And there we go. All right. So close it up, and then we're going to go ahead and let this sit on the side while we take a look at the rest of it. So let me just put this on the side. Okay, let's not lose that part. Okay, so now for the mod. Isn't this beautiful? It says iStick MELO here. On the other side it says Eleaf. The top is going to be your LED screen. Your plus and your minus is here. It's got your spring-loaded 510 connection here. Here's your fire button, and then your USB is here. And look how pretty it is. Like literally, it's very sleek looking. I really like that. The bottom does have battery ventilation here. It's telling you, of course, don't throw this in the garbage because it does have the the internal battery. And that's how it looks. The stainless parts around it, the shiny parts, will of course be fingerprint magnets, but I like that the mod is not. So this is really, it's a brushed silver, and it's really, really pretty. So to turn on the mod, we're going to go ahead and press the fire button quickly 5 times. And it's showing right here. Let me just zoom in so that you can see the display a little bit better. You're going to have your ohms, your voltage, your battery, and then your wattage. If you go ahead and click 3 times, it will actually take you into the menu to select. That's wattage. You've got your TCR settings. It's got 3 memory settings. Whoops. Well, now it just went on. There. I didn't go fast enough. Okay. It's got your 3 memory settings, and then you've got your temp stainless steel, temp titanium, temp nickel, and then it also has bypass mode, and then you can go back to wattage. Now the great thing about this, even though it's a little tiny kit and it's only a 60 watt little device, you can actually change your wattage and temperature control, so I'm going to show you how to do that. Click 3 times to get into your menu. I'm just going to set it on stainless steel. Press your power button to select it. It's going to be in temperature mode, and for temperature mode it actually is 100 to 315 degrees Celsius and 200 to 600 degrees Fahrenheit. If you just press the plus or minus button, it'll actually round robin for you. So once it gets down to 100, it's going to go to Fahrenheit. There we go. So, and then I'll go as low as 200. So while you're in wattage, if you hit the fire button 4 times fast, oops, well now I just shut it off. There we go. If you hit the power button 4 times fast, it'll actually go into wattage. This is where you would change your wattage in stainless steel. You have to do it pretty quick though. Right now it's set at 60 watts. I'm going to change it to 30. All right, I'm in the wattage. Let's go ahead and go down to 30. You have to start touching the up or down, or it will switch back to, you know, wherever you were last. The only thing that could bother some people is that this scrolling does go kind of slow. It's not too slow, but it's not too fast either. So we're actually going to go down to 40 because we're not going to wait until 30. And there we go. So now we're in 40 watts on 500 degrees Fahrenheit in stainless steel. So there you go. To change it back, just hit it 3 times. And we're going to go ahead and just go through the menu until we get to wattage. There we are. And we're back in wattage. So yeah, that's pretty much how it is. Turn it off, 5 clicks. put your atomizer on, and yeah, that's the mod. It's very, very user friendly. It doesn't have a bunch of bells and whistles, but the whistles that it does have is perfectly great. I really like being able to change my wattage and temperature control. I like that it does offer that, and it's got the TCR in the memory settings as well. So that is that. We're gonna go ahead and put the tank on it, wait a few minutes, and then go up and vape on it. So I'll see you up on top. Okay, so here we are back on top with the iStick MELO 4 kit. Again, this is the MELO 4. I did not mention down below, but this is a 2 mil e-liquid capacity, and it is 22 millimeters diameter for the tank, as well as the width of the mod itself. Also, in addition to what we went over down below, if you press the plus and the minus at the same time, I'm going to try to do this on camera right here instead of going back down low. If you press the plus and the minus and you hold it, it'll actually lock the device. And if you press and hold it again, it'll unlock it. So yeah, let me unlock it real quick. Sorry. So yeah, so that's how you lock and unlock the device. If you press the minus and the power button at the same time, you can go into stealth mode, but I'm not sure who really wants to go into stealth mode. That means that the display will not show. But if you want to, you can do that. So a little bit more information. This does come in black, silver, rose gold, a greenery, and red, which is great. Right now, I can only find it on heavensgifts.com, and it is $47.60. And let me see, anything else that I forgot to mention? Oh, the resistance. The resistance in temperature control is down to a 0.05 up to a 1.5 ohm in temperature control. In wattage, it is 0.1 to 3.5 ohms for the resistance range. So that is awesome. And let's take a vape. Good flavor. I know exactly what this tropical punch tastes like, and that's really good. Currently I'm at 45 watts. I'm going to go ahead and turn it up because it does say that it's good up to 80 watts. So I'm actually going to turn it up to 60 and see what we can do for this little guy. I mean, he's small but powerful. I mean, it's a really, really powerful vape. Did not mean to blow out. Hold on. Just so used to it. Very flavorful, very, I love their coils. These EC2 coils, I actually saw, if I'm not mistaken, they were also in the Eleaf Pico, the iStick Pico. Oh my God, these coils are very, very flavorful. I love, love, love Eleaf. I mean, very flavorful. Pineapple fruit punch, I love it. Okay, so pros and cons. The pros are, look at it. It looks great. It's very ergonomic for your hand. It's great for small hands. It's a great little kit and device. Another pro, I like that the USB is right up here. So when you have it sitting down, it's charging right there. I love, love, love that fire button. It's almost flush, but not too flush. And it's not wiggly or anything. I mean, a little bit, but that's only if you're going like this, not if you're trying to use it. It doesn't wiggle. The plus and the minus, I'm not sure I like it right there. That would be like a con for me. I think that they're so tiny that they're really hard to get to, especially for a female with long nails. It's like really, really hard. If you're just going up or down, fine. But if you're trying to like maneuver, it could be a little bit difficult. So that is a con for me. For these little tiny kits, I really wouldn't say that it's a con to have a 510. I wouldn't want anything bigger because it's such a tiny device. It's not tiny as in like it's this big. It's very petite, if you will. So for a 510, that's great. I think that it fits it. It fits what it is. I wouldn't put an 810 on something like this. I think that it fits just great. For somebody wanting to start vaping and get out of cigarettes, I think this would be a great device. For somebody who just wants it for on the go, but doesn't want to like take a big bulky device, this would be great. 4,400 milliamp hours. Do you know how long that is? That could last me like possibly almost 3 days. 4,400 milliamp hours is a long, long time. I really, the only con that I have is really these buttons. I do like the display being on top. I like seeing it when I'm vaping. So that doesn't bother me. I wish that we did have another glass that would give it like maybe a 4 ml juice capacity. That would be my only other con, other than the buttons, is having a bigger glass. Only because I know that it's mainly for TPD compliance to have 2 mils, but I would like to have a longer chamber with 4 mil capacity because I hate having to fill it every few minutes. But that's not really a con in a way, because if you're just running out and you want something, you know, a little bit, it's sexy. It's just sexy. This is just sexy. So if you want something with you like that, I think that this is a great choice. It's actually really, really nice. Goes up to 60 watts, and look at this. It's a great vape. It's very enjoyable. It's not weak. It's not, and that's at 60 watts. That's like nothing. It's a very, very flavorful and satisfying vape. That's the word I'm looking for. It is a satisfying vape, and I think that it's absolutely gorgeous. And there are so many 510 drip tips that you can change it to. Put yourself a little vape charm. You got something different there. Yeah, I love vape charms. So yeah, so that's the iStick MELO for 60 watt kit. If you like the review, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, because I've got a lot more coming. And don't forget to hit the little bell notification so that you'll be notified once I do put up another review. I've got some giveaways coming, and the 5K subscriber giveaway will be coming very shortly because we're getting there. So I want to thank all my subscribers, everybody who's been supporting my channel, supporting me as a reviewer, as a person, as a friend. I want to thank you all, because you guys are what makes this worth it. So I want to thank you, and until the next one.